Welcome to Law Days and Lattes, the podcast where we blend the world of law and business with a warm cup of information and common sense. I'm your host, Sydney Whelan, attorney, real estate investor, and business owner. Each week, we'll be your go-to source for legal insights, business advice, and so much more. Whether you're a seasoned professional, an ambitious entrepreneur, or simply someone seeking guidance, we'll have you covered. From navigating the legal landscape to empowering you with valuable business strategies, we'll explore the legal side of life and enjoy a virtual latte along the way. So, grab your favorite latte, get comfortable, and let's dive into Law Days and Lattes. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Law Days and Lattes, the show where we help you navigate life's legal and practical challenges. I'm your host, Sydney Whelan, attorney and founder of the Whelan Law Firm of Moberly, Missouri. And today we're diving into a topic that, unfortunately, is all too relevant during the holiday season. Yes, we're talking about scams. The holidays are a time for joy and generosity, but they're also prime time for scammers. In fact, reports of fraud spike during the holiday months as criminals exploit our goodwill and busy schedules. Today, we'll walk you through the most common scams to watch out for, and most importantly, how to protect yourself and your loved ones. So, let's get started. Common holiday scams. First, fake online stores. With online shopping booming, scammers create fake websites that look like legitimate retailers. You place an order, but the items that you ordered never arrive, or worse, they steal your payment information. Gift cards are also a popular holiday gift, but scammers love them too. They may convince you to pay for something using gift cards or sell you cards that are already drained. The holidays also inspire generosity, and scammers exploit that by setting up fake charities or impersonating real ones. They pressure you to donate quickly, often in cash or via an untraceable method. Did you ever receive a fake text or an email claiming you missed a package delivery? These are phishing attempts that are designed to steal your personal information or infect your computer or other device with malware. Then there's the social media scams. Flash sales, giveaways, and contests every time you open up your phone or your computer. The social media can be enticing, but some are traps to steal your data or trick you into making fraudulent payments. Around the holidays, scammers may also pose as distant relatives or love interest, asking for money to cover an emergency. These are called family or romance scams. Some red flags to watch out for. Now that we know the types of scams, let's talk about some things that you can do to help identify scams before it's too late. First, high-pressure tactics. If someone demands immediate payment or tries to scare you into acting quickly, it's a big red flag. Scammers use urgency to prevent you from thinking things through. Be cautious if someone asks for payment via gift cards, cryptocurrency, or wire transfers. These methods are nearly impossible to trace or reverse once you figure out that you've been scammed. Remember, if a deal or giveaway seems unbelievably good, it probably is. Scammers use fake discounts to lure victims into providing your payment details. One thing you can do if you suspect suspicious links or attachments is to hover your mouse or your cursor over links before clicking to ensure that they lead to legitimate websites. Be especially wary of links in unsolicited emails or messages. Also be aware of poor grammar or design. Typos, odd formatting, or low-quality graphics in emails or websites are common signs of a scam. Broken English is also a red flag. Be careful about requests for personal information. Regardless of how professional the person on the other end of the line sounds, no legitimate business or charity will ask for sensitive information like your Social Security number or bank account details over email or text. Never give out your Social Security number or your bank account details. So, practical tips. Now that we know what to look out for, here's how you can protect yourself and your loved ones this holiday season. First of all, shop smart online. Stick to trusted retailers. Look for the letters HTTPS in the web address and avoid deals that seem too good to be true. The next tip is a reminder to some of us who don't like to run up our credit cards. However, the recommendation is to always use a credit card, not a debit card, for online purchases. The reason is that credit cards offer better fraud protection than debit cards, and credit cards make it less likely that your whole bank account will be emptied before you are aware of the scam. Verify your charities. Research charities before donating. Use sites like Charity Navigator or GuideStar to ensure legitimacy. And never give cash donations or payment through gift cards. Next, protect your personal information. Don't click on unsolicited links or download attachments from unknown sources. And remember that some emails and even some mail through the U.S. Post Office look official and legitimate, but they certainly aren't. If in doubt, delete the email without opening it. And if it's important and legitimate, remember, you will be notified by another manner. Use strong, unique passwords for online accounts and enable two-factor authentication. It may take a few seconds longer to log in, but it could save you countless hours and money later if someone hacks your account. Stay vigilant with the gift cards, folks. It continues to amaze me how crooks and scammers find more and more ways to get our money, and how many ways that they can do it with simple gift cards. Gift cards are routinely used to confuse our seniors or to play on our generosity in the holiday season. So remember, only purchase gift cards directly from stores, never secondhand. And never scratch off the card and give the gift card number to someone over the phone or in a text or a message. Check the card balance before purchasing if you can. Next, always be cautious of email and text. I know we use this every day, but it pays to double-check package delivery notifications with the carrier's official website and avoid providing personal information in response to unsolicited messages. Monitor your accounts. Check your bank and credit card statements regularly for unauthorized transactions. And this is so important during the holiday seasons when we're using our cards more. Consider setting up transaction alerts with your bank or your credit card provider. And educate your loved ones. Scammers often target teenagers and older adults, so take time to educate family members about these risks. With the advent of AI, even voices can be duplicated so that the scammer may sound like your loved one on the phone. If a loved one calls requesting money or gift cards, ask a question that only a family member would know. Many authorities are now saying and recommending that families set up a family password before the need arises. Something that could be answered by a family member but wouldn't normally be known to someone outside your immediate circle. If you haven't done this already, perhaps this could be a topic for discussion while your family is gathered for the holidays. So, what to do if you are scammed? First, if you suspect you've fallen victim to a scam, or if a loved one has fallen victim, don't panic. There's a few things that you should do. First, stop payment. If you paid with a credit card, contact your issuer immediately to report the fraud and dispute the charge. For wire transfers or gift card payments, contact the provider as soon as you can to see if they can block the transaction. And report the scam. There's several places that you could and should report. First, file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission. You can do this at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Also, report phishing emails to reportphishing, that's reportphishing at apwg.org. Again, that's reportphishing at apwg.org. And protect your accounts. Change your passwords for any affected accounts. And while you're at it, check passwords on other accounts. Consider placing a fraud alert or a credit freeze on your credit report. And above all, educate others. Share your experience to help others avoid similar scams. So in closing, remember, the holiday season should be a time for joy, not worry. By staying informed and vigilant, you can protect yourself and your loved ones from scams and focus on what really matters. Thanks for tuning in to Law Days and Lattes. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Together, we can help stop scams in their tracks. Have a question or a story to share? Reach out to us on social media, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Thanks for listening, and as always, my friends, grab your favorite latte, hold your loved ones tight, and have a great week.
This podcast episode contains general information for discussion purposes only. Each case is different and must be judged on its own merits. Missouri rules generally prohibit lawyers from advertising that they specialize in particular areas of the law. This show should not be construed to suggest such specialization. Nothing on this show should be taken as legal advice for any individual case or situation. This information is not intended to create an attorney-client relationship, and the listening or viewing of this podcast does not constitute an attorney-client relationship. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements.